Hi everyone, welcome back to Stitch and Kai Creations. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to make this beautiful tote bag step by step. I will guide you through the materials needed, cutting and sewing until the bag is fully finished. This tutorial is easy to follow whether you are a beginner or already have a sewing experience. Before we start, I want to give a special shout out to my channel member. Thank you so much for your support, it really means a lot. Now let's get started and make this tote bag together. So I've already cut out the two main body I'll be using and also the two handle I'll be using. And the measurement I'm working with is 16 inches wide by 12 inches length. Now I will explain the cutting of the bottom part. Don't forget that the wideness is 16 inches. For the bottom I measure 2 inches and for the side I also measure 2 inches. I use it to form a box, then I cut it out both sides. So this is the handle of the tote bag and the length of the handle is 29 inches and the wideness is 4 inches. And that is how to cut the main body of the tote bag and the two handle I'll be needing. I will be working on the handle first. I'll fold the handle into two and indicate the midpoint out. After that, I'll fold the first side to the midpoint and also the second side to the midpoint. Then fold the two together. Then I'll place it under the machine and start stitching it. So I'm done stitching the handle and I also stitch the other side so that both will look rhyme with each other. So for the main body, I fold it together to indicate the midpoint out. So for the placement of the handle, I will place the tape rule at the center of the tote bag. From the center to this side, I will measure 2 inches and from the center to the other side, I will measure 2 inches. And I will take one out of the handle, I will place it at the back of the 2 inches and stitch it with the main body. For these two, I will also place it at the back of the 2 inches and stitch it. So that is how to join the handle to the main body. I will repeat the same process to the other handle. So this is it. After adding the handle to the main body, you can see the way it looks like. I cut out foam for it for padding to make it stand. Now I will stitch it round together with the foam. After the stitching, I will trim out the excess foam that remain. So in this phase, there is no clip of where I'm joining the two main body parts together because unfortunately I thought I pressed the recording button when I was about to be sewing it together. And before I will notice, I've already joined both together finished. And right now there is no clip of where I joined both together, but I will be using my mouth to explain for better understanding. So to start the sewing, I first stitch the side together. After that, I come to the other side, I also stitch it together. Then I come to the bottom part, I also stitch it together. After that, I now join both the bottom and the side together, then I stitch it. Likewise for the other side. And that is the explanation on how to join the two main body parts together. Now I will turn the back over to the right side to see the way it look like. So you can see the way it look like after joining both together, very neat. Now it remains the inner lining. So I've cut out the lining and the measurement I cut out is 16 inches wide by 24 inches length. So to get the 24 inches length measurement, so I plus the length of the two main body together, 12 plus 12, that is how I get 24 inches length. And I also cut out the inner pocket. And the measurement I cut out is 14.5 inches length by 8 inches wide. Then I cut out the two zip clothes. So the measurement is 16 inches length by 2.5 inches wide. And I cut out the two lining I'll be using to cover the back side. And for the zipper, the measurement is 20 inches length. So I will sew the zipper to the zipper cloth before sewing the lining on it. I'll place the zipper on the clothes right side facing each other. Before sewing it, I will measure out 0.5 inches because I will be starting the stitching from 0.5 inches and also stop it at 0.5 inches. So you can see where I start it and where I also stop it. So I'll be using this one to explain how to attach the zipper to it. So I'll take the zipper, I'll place it on it right side facing each other, starting from 0.5. Then I'll place it under the machine for stitching. I hope you are seeing the way I'm doing it. I will stitch it a little bit. Then I will take the zipper, I will turn it right on the zipper cloth and stitch it by stopping it at 0.5. And that is how to attach the zipper to the zipper clothes. Now I will take the lining, I will place it on it and stitch it together. But don't before stitching down, don't forget that there is extra zipper at the mouth. You'll have to pull it out and stitch the rest. You won't stitch it with it. So this is the long zipper I asked you to pull out that you will not stitch with it. Now I will top stitch it, but don't forget that when you are top stitching it, you will not top stitch the zipper with it. I mean the longer zipper where the zipper mouth will pass through. And this is it after top stitching it. I use the zip mouth to connect both together after stitching the second one. So you can see what I'm talking about by not top stitching the longer zipper with it. Because if I want to join both together, I will not stitch the longer zipper with it. So that is the reason why. Now I'll fold the zipper cloth together and also the lining together separately. After that, I will place it under the machine and stitch it down. You can see I do not stitch lining together with it because I will use the lining to cover the wrong side. Now I will come to the other side and repeat the same process. I will use the lining to cover the wrong side. You will see the way it will look like. After that, I will turn it over with it. Now we move to the inner pocket. Now I will explain how I draw the box. From the top to that line, I measure 1 inches. And from the side, I measure 0.7 inches. And for the second side, I measure 0.7 inches also. So from the line of 1 inches, I measure another 0.5 inches. Then I connect all those measurements together to form the box. So to form the triangle shape inside the box, from the line of 0.7 inches, I measure 0.3 inches inside the box. The other side too is 0.3 inches. Then I use the biro, I use it to form a triangle shape with it, both sides. Now I will take the lining, I will fold it into two to get the midpoint and indicate it out. I will take the inner lining also, fold it into two and get the midpoint. Then I will place the inner pocket on the lining. So from the top of the lining to the inner pocket, I will measure 1 inches. Then I will place it under the machine and stitch the box round together with the lining. Now I'll fold it together and cut the line that connects the two triangles together. After that, I'll open it up back and cut the rest. After that, I'll pull it to the back side. You can see I've turned it to the back side. Now I'll be adding the zipper to it. I just use iron to press it to the back side so that it will be easy since it is clothes I'm dealing with, not leather. I've cut out the zipper and I've inserted the zip mouth into it. I'll place the zipper at the back of the box and stitch it round with it. Now you can see the way it look like. I've attached the zipper to it. Now I'll fold the inner pocket together and stitch it round. And that is how to add the inner pocket to the lining. After that, I'll fold the lining together right side facing each other and place it under the machine by stitching both sides. Now I'm done stitching both sides, and I'll come to the bottom side and remove 2 inches from both sides. I will take the tape rule. I will measure 2 inches wide, 2 inches length from this side and connect it together to form a square shape. I will also repeat the same process to the other side, and I will cut it out. So this is how it look like after cutting it out. Now I will be closing up the bottom of both sides. So I had to use paper for easy sewing of the lining. Now I'm done making of the lining. Now I will take the main body and the mouth base and we insert it inside it, and I'll be stitching both together. You can see the way I'm inserting it inside, right side facing each other. After that, I'll place it under the machine and stitch the mouth round. So I'm done stitching it together, you can see. Then take the lining, turn it to the right side. And I'll put the lining inside the main body and make sure the mouth of both rhyme with each other. Then place it under the machine and stitch it round. So this is it after stitching it. You can see the way it look like. Now I'll pull out the lining. So you can see there's no way for me to turn the main body to the right side. So what I'm going to be doing is that I will lose a little bit of stitch from one side of the lining. After that, I will pull out the main body from it. And this is it after turning it to the right side. You can see the way it look like. Now I'll be top stitching the mouth of the bag so that the base will not be pulling out. Now I'll take the lining out and stitch the loose side. So I've closed it up. Now I'll be putting the stopper at the mouth of the zipper. So now I'm done with making of the tote bag. You can see the very simple method. And we have come to the end of this tote bag tutorial. I hope you enjoyed the video and learned something useful in this video. If this video helped you, please like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss my next tutorial. Feel free to leave a comment below. If you have any question, thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye.